Hey, what's up, Grifta Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good today on the art that I make on toilet paper, the newest addition to the Opossum Collects, the newest addition to the Opossum exclusive lines. These one-of-ones I'm going to be unveiling all the way at Card Party, baby. Oh, yeah, I hope you're ready. We got ourselves a TP Wooloo. I like Wooloo quite a bit. I know some people don't like the actual Sword and Shield Pokemon a whole lot. Wooloo, Double, and Sword and Shield, honestly, is going to be a generation I think people are going to look at pretty well, looking pretty fondly back on, and just side draw Wooloo. It wasn't really so hard. That eye, though, it has a very particular oval eye, and I cannot for the life of me get it so where that the marker just doesn't soak all the way through and try to get that. Oh, well. Eye looks a little off, but for the most part, everything else looks pretty good. Not too terrible. Just wanted to draw a Wooloo real quick. I'm actually very happy they made a Funko Pop out of that as well. Managed to pick it up. Speaking of Funko Pops and criticism towards me for that stuff, I want to talk about a very in particular person and just kind of go over some stuff they said. Look, I know most of you guys know me. Most of you guys are very familiar with the stuff I do. I don't have any issues with most people here or anything like that. And hey, I don't think this person necessarily knows me too well, so I'm just going to introduce myself a little bit more formally to them. We're going to be talking about Joe G Cards. Yes, the person who decided they needed to go super hard in the paint on women in this Pokemon space and completely ignore everybody else who does the exact same thing. And then it came out, they got the beta simps and all that stuff. Did you know this person is married? Man, I'd really like it if Frosted Caribou and Pokey Chloe wrestled around in some mud or something. Like, basically came out that homie just wanted a little piece and he wasn't getting any of that stuff. No one was getting entertained with that. You get the whole thing, right? Anyway, person was posting a couple things. And hey, Joe G, I know you're going to be watching this, so I just want to kind of go over some stuff that I saw you post real quick and just lay out a couple things. Hey, have your opinion. I'm all for it, big dog. You're welcome to have whatever stupid fucking take you want on the internet. I just want you to know that I saw it, and I want to just address a couple things to you real quick. So I was scrolling the old web, right, and because I had looked at this fucking wasted space content, I got a little something they posted on their actual community tab, and they have like 3 squirrels having a good old time, wrestling around in a wool sock, as they'd say back in the South. I won't put Pokemon creators' names here, but, and then it goes on to be like, what 3 creators do you think would be here? No one's stupid. Everyone knows what 3 creators he's kind of hinting at here. You would be a fucking idiot or someone who has not been in the community very long to not know who he is referring to or what 3 creators that hang out constantly he's talking about. I saw that and I just thought it was kind of funny that he didn't put any names, so I just left a nice little witty comeback because homie has no problem criticizing other people. Once again, he has made several criticism videos about other people, including Pokey and E and several other creators in this space, which, hey, I'm no stranger to that whatsoever. Just if you're going to be able to dish it out, you should be able to take it too. So I reply back, of course you won't put names here. That would require a backbone. Which case, homie replies, go play with your Funko Pops, you fucking loser. Ha ha ha, absolute fag. Oh yeah, you put the spaces in between there and you thought that would kind of exit it out, that it wouldn't really have anything to do with that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what you're saying. I know that word means something a little bit different over where you live as opposed to me, but I'm almost positive you weren't calling me a cigarette, so I'm pretty sure that's what you're going to. And since you don't want to actually have the balls to actually say it, yeah, that's what you called me right there, I'm pretty sure. Good comeback. The Xbox Live vocabulary, keeping it strong, even though that shit should have died in 2012, but hey, keep it strong, big dog. Publish that ad revenue, you beta boy. Yeah, I'm not really the one who put up a poll talking about the females in this Pokemon space, right? The actual women here, and seeing which one had the best boobles and the best buttocks. That wasn't necessarily me, but that sounds a little bit more like you. Maybe the beta thing should be going a little bit back more towards you. But hey, dog, you keep throwing those insults. I'm all for it. Haha, you imagine how much of a bitch you are. You use YouTube to make money off other man's videos. Ah ha 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 ha. What a fucking loser. Yeah, and you just make videos doing absolutely nothing. You just don't even monetize people's idiocracy because not enough people watch the dumbass takes that you make. Hey, maybe more people will watch your stuff at this point. Hey, maybe you'll actually be able to use get a little bit of clout. So I have zero issue talking about you at all. I don't care how small you are. I don't care the subscriber difference or anything like that. I feel like the content you make and the things you're publishing and the amount of criticism you dish out, you should be able to take a little bit more of that stuff back too. And I'm a petty asshole, okay? I will monetize your idiocracy, and I will keep doing that stuff. I also think it's very funny. I think it's hilarious that you won't really name drop anybody else who kind of fucked with you. You kind of leave little things like this about people collecting Funko Pops and all that stuff. What kind of person would even take that stuff seriously? Obviously hinting at me, but once again, not having the balls to fucking say anyone's name. I'm almost positive you're talking about me, Joe G. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid little bitch about that stuff. But you don't have any problem putting this up right here. Rock Sandy is the biggest bitch on YouTube. Publish that ad revenue, you dirty pig. So you have zero issue publishing and talking shit about a minor in this actual space, but actual grown men, you don't want any of the heat. You don't want to fucking talk to any of those guys. Do you actually cut the lunch line too at the elementary schools in your local area? You got to get that square pizza. You got to get the best square pizza. Fuck them kids, am I right? That's your pizza. Fuck those guys. That's kind of the energy that's given off real quick, especially since you won't actually engage with any of the adults here. You'd rather just talk shit about them. It's particular people, by the way, the women in this space, not the men at all. You know, fuck that stuff. I'm not going to go after Rev. I'm not going to go after Cool Trainer Ryan. I'm not going to go after Vault. Not any of those guys. I'm just going to fucking make a stupid squirrel reference towards them and do all that. That's hilarious. And the fact that you want to go after Rock Sandy, of all people, who laid it out extremely nicely, the best they possibly could, to actually try to give you a fair shake of this whole thing. Yeah, I do think that's hilarious. So I will talk about you. I will make videos about you. I don't care how small you are. And I'm going to continue to monetize your idiocracy. You want to post more stuff? You want to put more fucking top women that are never going to touch me playlists or any of that stuff up? Go for it, big dog. That is your right to be the biggest beta you want to be. But make no mistake, I will monetize the fuck out of you. I will monetize all of your fucking stupid takes, and I will continue to make videos about your dumb stuff, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm not like the other PokeTubers that you talk crap about. I don't have a business here. I don't sell Pokemon cards or anything like that. My job covers all of my bills, and they are perfectly fine with me fucking talking shit about idiots with Pokemon cards on this place, and I don't need anything from that stuff. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I got nothing to lose. I am the petty one here, and I will keep talking crap about you and the bullshit that you do and all those dumbass beta takes that you have, calling other people betas, having the nerve of all people to go after mofos like Rock Sandy, but you can't talk shit about a real person, like a real adult, unless they're a woman in this hobby space. That's hilarious. That's funny. The only person you did talk crap about was Pokey and E, and that dude laid you the hell out without even trying to, so maybe, I don't know. You keep doing what you want to do. You keep talking about that stuff. But hey, I'd rather play with Funko Pops and little fucking Bitcoin grenades I 3D printed. Yeah, that sounds like a real good time, big dog. Those grenades must be doing real good for you. I'm sure they are. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. Man, just try me, man. I am very petty. I will talk the talk.